Hello, today is 8/29 of 25, and I'm here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. So it is currently, quarter after four. I did have my coffee and some breakfast around quarter till 11 this morning. So for my breakfast, I ate leftovers. I had some leftover meatball bake that was made with Amy Lou brand chicken meatballs. Italian sausage was the flavor. And then it had some good culture cottage cheese, some no sugar marinara sauce from Simply Nature, and some shredded Parmesan cheese. And then I also had my coffee. So I made my coffee a little differently this morning. I had a coupon code for this protein powder. So I ended up getting this for like $15, I want to say. So a pretty good deal, and I like to try new things. So this is for iced coffee, obviously. Chike or Chike, I'm not sure how they pronounce it, is the brand. This is chocolate caramel flavor. Um, it is good. It's a little sweet, but I like plain coffee. Like, I like my coffee with just some milk. So things like this are usually a little sweet for me. I really, it's just that I wish there was more like coffee flavor to them. But I have that problem with pretty much all like things like this, like the caramel macchiato flavor from Keto Chow. I wish had more coffee flavor to it. I know that's just my personal preference. Other people who kind of like, like I think of people who go to like Starbucks or whatever, like they go and like, oh, it's this amazing drink, but it doesn't even taste like coffee, right? So if that's you, this might be fantastic for you. Not that it doesn't taste like it at all. It's mild. So in a serving, there's 100 calories, 1 gram of fat, 250 sodium, 4 carbs with 1 fiber, so 3 net carbs, and 20 grams of protein. So I made it the same way that I would make my coffee to test a protein powder. I feel like making them the same way is how I can really judge whether like one is good or bad or better than the other. So I made it with 1 cup of Fairlife whole milk that I warmed up. I wish I had not done that. It wasn't bad. It was just a little thick. Not as thick as the Keto Chow. The Keto Chow is so thick that I can only use a half serving and it's still pretty thick. This is just a little thick with the milk. And I didn't like the feel that it left in my mouth. And like I longed for water in my coffee. And the way that you're supposed to make this is to shake it with 10 ounces of water, and then probably ice too. I don't know, because it's supposed to be iced coffee, right? And I wish I had done that. I think it would be better doing it that way, and is probably how I will like maybe make it in the future. I just, or maybe like I'll add milk but not heat it. I'm not sure, but it kind of did need to be, I longed for it to be a little bit thinner. But the flavor is good, so I like that. I don't flavor my coffee a ton if I don't have to. And so I can actually, the reason that I would really like this would be like if I was on a trip and like unable to like take a coffee maker with me or something like that, where I just need to like have some coffee and some water and shake it up. And hey, that's great as I'm traveling rather than like, say, stopping at like, I would never stop at Starbucks. I can't stand their coffee, but Scooters, which is what I really, really like, or, some other small like coffee shop that I might have to like stop at to like get some coffee. This I could just take with me and shake it up in a bottle and I could drink it. So I definitely like it and I would recommend it. So then I only actually ate half of my meatball bake before I had to leave. I started eating at quarter till 11 and I had to leave at 11. And so I only ate about half of it and I had things to do. So I was gone for a couple hours. I came back and I ate the rest of my meatball bake. I was pretty hungry. But I didn't eat anything else. I wasn't, I guess, I don't know. I wasn't hungry enough to eat a ton, but like I was kind of like consistently hungry all morning. So now it is quarter after four, like I said, and I am ready for my last meal of the day. So I have made myself some temple pork cutlets. I made them in my air fryer. I used all purpose flour, about a tablespoon to bread them with some salt and pepper. It'll fit in my macros just fine. Don't freak out. And then I am also having a donut. I had actually intended on having a donut for breakfast, but I was too hungry, so I had meatball bake. So, which I had intended to have with my support cholesterol. So I'm going to have myself a donut. This is gluten-free and sugar-free from a local bakery in my area. I'll link to their website in the description below. And I've had a couple of Bonnie Arbors. I will probably have another one before I hit up the gym. With my third meal, I also decided to try a couple of chips. So these are Quest chips. I tried barbecue flavor and I tried the sour cream and onion. I really like the flavor of sour cream and onion, so I did enjoy these quite a bit. Um, I I only ate like two of them. I don't like the ingredients as much as I do in like the legendary popped ones. I like the texture better. They are more of a chip. Um, and I like the flavor probably equally as much as I like the legendary ranch ones, except that I like the flavor of sour cream and onion a little more. Uh, However, like if I were to choose between the two, like if I were to have them on a regular basis or something like that, I would choose the legendary ones just because of the list of ingredients. And there's just a lot here. I don't want to go through all of them. There's just not as many on in the legendary chips, which is kind of like okay, so then that's the reason that I would choose the legendary just because there's fewer ingredients in it. But they are decent. They are good. If I was really craving sour cream and onion, I would definitely like get them. And then there's the barbecue flavor, which I actually really enjoyed too. And again, they're like more of a chip. But again, it's a lot of ingredients. I think I would still choose the Wildy chicken chips. Um, Even though I think I like these just a little bit more, but the chicken chips are better ingredients, so I think I would choose those. But like if I was on a trip and I needed to like bring some food with me, I could totally see bringing these. This one has 140 calories with 5 grams of fat, 333 sodium, 5 carbs with 1 fiber, so 4 net carbs, and then 19 protein. And this one is the same. So, I mean, 19 grams of protein in this it would be like, kind of a good way to get some protein in if like you didn't have access to like a refrigerator or something like that. Like if you needed to like take some food with you, I could totally see these being an option. So I only ate like the equivalent of like a quarter of a bag. I ended up with about 1,600 calories. My protein is 162. My carbs are 29 and my fat is 90. So I'm in a caloric deficit of about 500 calories, which is just fine. I'm happy with that spot. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.